You've got
Chris,
something on the computer there, Shelby, that shouldn't be on.
What was it?
I don't, it sounded like a newscast.
That's our Shelby. He doesn't know how to fucking run a computer. Hey, Chris.
Hi there.
Yeah.
Hello?
Yes, what can we do for you?
Oh, well, I've been listening to the show for the past couple days. I mean, I'm a new listener. But everything that I've seen, why do you got to shame Fez for being gay?
We're not. We're trying to get him laid.
Trying to get him laid by making fun of the fact that he's homosexual. That's not something to make fun of.
What should I make fun of, then?
Well, I don't know. Not something that's going to make somebody feel ashamed for what they are and they can't control.
Here's what he could do. He can control dating and not undating.
Well, that's very true. I agree with that. But making fun of him just for being gay in the first place.
What part of it did we make fun of him for being gay?
Well, when the caller called earlier and said that he's not going to heaven because he had gay sex, was that straight out shaming, and you didn't say anything about it. You didn't even try to stop it.
Wait a minute, what's he talking about, Fez?
I think he's talking about Jackie's call where she had a dream about me raping a German woman.
Let me tell you something.
Well, that was just straight messed up, but...
I just fucking went so away during Jackie's call. I don't remember anyone saying anything negative about gays. As a matter of fact, we're not taking our show to Indiana until they get straightened out.
Oh, that's a good reason.
Yeah. I think that you are coming along sounding like a bully, sir. And we will not be bullied. Okay?
Understood.
So apologize.
I'm not going to apologize.
You have to apologize. We're going to make you apologize for being a bully.
No, it's probably not going to happen. I think you were bullying him, especially making fun of him the way you have been.
What have I said? All I've been is on Fez's side with this. I want him to have gay sex.
Making fun of him for not taking the leap with somebody that he actually has respect for. He didn't want to ruin a friendship. He said straight out he didn't want to ruin his friendship with the guy. If he made the move and nothing happened, he'd feel embarrassed.
Why would that fucking ruin a friendship? It wouldn't ruin a friendship with me. As a matter of fact, if Earl said, I want to have gay sex with you, I'd say, Earl, I'm not going to have gay sex with you, but we will still be friends. You, on the other hand, sir, are the kind of bully who says things like that until kids kill themselves. And I'm not going to be part of that.
So kids kill themselves. I'm advocating not making fun of him.
But you're advocating, I'm going to find people to don't talk like me, bully them until they murder themselves. And I'm not going to do it, sir. I'm going to live, all right? And I was born this way.
Right.
So take your bullydom down till you find someone weaker and bully them until they kill themselves or at least wound themselves.
Why would I want somebody to do that?
Because that's what you're trying to do to me. You're either trying to get me to kill myself or cut my Achilles heel. And I'm not going to do that. I need my Achilles tendons to walk.
Yeah, that's obvious, too.
Do you mind, Fez, if I keep my Achilles tendons?
I would prefer it.
Okay.
You are a bully, my friend. An awful, terrible online troll bully. You're the reason why a lot of girls throw up after they have lunch, because you say things to them about it. Or you'll see somebody that's in a handicapped person and say, "What's up, Wheels?" But we're not playing that here, okay? Everybody's equal. Everybody is welcome. Where are you from?
I'm agreeing with that.
Where are you from, sir?
I'm from Sturgis.
Sturgis, North Dakota?
No, Michigan.
Oh, Michigan.
Oh.
You know what they do, Fez?
Yeah.
What do we do? Let's hear. What do we do?
You build automobiles. And you had music, Motortown music, that you sent out to everyone. Just apologize, please, sir, so we can go on. If one bully could be stopped today, I feel like Fez would have been free to have gay sex with the gay men that he's friends with.
I'm not saying he shouldn't. That's not what I said.
Just apologize to him. Fez, if he apologizes, are you willing to drop this?
I will drop it if I can just get the apology.
And you promise not to kill yourself?
then I will not. I won't take my own life.
Just say it, Chris. Apologize.
I'm not going to apologize for something I believe. I don't feel he should kill himself at all.
It's too late, isn't it? It's too late. He's already hanging a rope over top. I don't even know why we have an exposed beam in here, as the way we're all feeling right now.
An exposed demon for me saying that you shouldn't make fun of him for being gay.
When did anybody...
You don't know when to stop.
Fez, has anyone ever been supportive? Haven't we all been supportive of you?
It's absolutely supportive. I saw today as looking at game tape. Here's what went wrong.
Look, there's plenty... Look, if Fez says, I just want to be friends, then we'd all go, oh, okay. Or if Fez says, I don't like the guy that way, we'd all say, okay. But he's saying, I want to have sex with the gay man. I want to have gay sex with him. We're going to try to promote that and get him involved in it. And I'll be thinking that the whole time that we're shaving Fez's head for making a bad bet. But you, on the other side, Chris, you sit up there in Michigan just because what Michigan State actually went out and bullied people this weekend from Louisville and stopped them from having their chances to go into the Final Four. But this is the time that, Chris, your time is over because you bullies will be stopped. Now, here's Philip. He's in Detroit. I guess he's going to line up with you. Go ahead, Philip.
Oh, I'm just saying, I understand. Why can't you just humble yourself? Why can't you say admit when you're wrong? It's so hard for people to do that. I don't understand. I'm from Michigan too, and when I moved back here from San Diego, I come back to the state, and everybody here, that's how they think. They can never admit when they're wrong.
Chris, he just wants you to admit when you're wrong, and we move on.
Again, I'm trying to figure out what I'm wrong about. I'm saying not to bully him. Okay, you're not bullying him. And coming from Fez, sure. Okay.
No, you're bullying him. We're saying you're bullying him. Here's James in Ohio, a place that hates Michigan.
Hey, can we get a collective boo for these bullies in Michigan or the one in Sturgis? Boo!
Boo! Boo! Hiss! Boo! Boo! Boo!
Again, I'm still trying to figure out what you mean, but I'm bullying him. Maybe I don't understand.
Fez,
try to educate me then.
Fez, how do you feel about Chris in Michigan?
I feel unwelcome in Michigan, like I wouldn't be able to be there in that state. I feel like this is a guy that really doesn't understand gay people and feels like they're some sort of subhuman. I feel like this Chris from Sturgis is a guy that just would really like to have us all rounded up. And it's really...
You're making wild assumptions about something I said about bullying. I don't want to bully him. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying you were by demeaning the fact that...
No,
Hold on. Go ahead, Fez.
You just want to make sure that that I feel even worse today about what happened.
No, not at all.
You want to... Because I went in there with high hopes, and yeah, I struggle with being gay, and there's no need for someone to call in to try to hurt me with it.
I'm trying to understand how was I trying to hurt you with it. I was saying that if you don't want to ruin your friendships, that's perfectly
You're trying to mind control him, Chris.
I'm not trying to mind control.
Let me tell you something right now, my friend. If this was the Old West, I'd spit on your boots. I'd spit tobacco juice on your boots. Fez, are you okay?
No, I'm not okay.
Why?
Because, you know what, I even said earlier, I go, the fact that I went to a neighborhood that I didn't know, that I was alone with this guy that I liked.
I didn't hear about the neighborhood you didn't know.
I had to go to Brooklyn.
Where in Brooklyn?
By the Barclays Center.
That's a neighborhood. So go ahead.
And just, I mean, I know I didn't do what was in my mind that I hoped would happen, but I still took a step forward, as small as it was.
Maybe Chris doesn't want you stepping forward.
No, I guess I should just stay in the house.
I that either. Well, I'm all for you stepping forward. That's not what I was intending. I'm saying if you didn't want to, that's perfectly okay.
Why don't you get off his dick, Chris?
What's that?
I would really appreciate that.
What makes you think that you're safe to just call and talk about his personal life? Because in Michigan, that kind of thing is accepted?
When you're spreading your personal life on the air. There's a reason why somebody can't comment on it. That's the same thing with people posting things online. Everyone
That's
has
disgusting.
the right to
So you feel like you should be able to go out and troll anyone online?
No.
You know,
That's the problem.
Chris is starting to remind me of that German pilot that flew into the Alps. Only this time, the Alps is a young man's heart. You know what I'm saying?
And because I'm on the radio, I don't get to have feelings. I understand.
No, that's not what I said at all. But
But you know what your feelings are, Fez? Freakish.
Yeah. Not welcome in Michigan, just not welcome in this guy's mind.
That guy basically raped you. He basically raped you. And right now, I just see you as, like, for lack of a better word, ruined.
I feel it.
And no one is going to want you, thanks to Chris in Michigan. And when did they start stealing names from the Dakotas, from South Dakota? Sturgis already belongs to somebody. The bikers.
They don't care.
Who doesn't?
Chris and people like him. They
Wait,
just
there's other people like him?
Yeah, the bullies.
Phenomenal what happens some days. You're sitting here trying to have a show, and then you hear from a homophobic guy like that.
That's a guy that doesn't want me to have a good show.
No. If anything, it's an offer. Well, maybe he's right, Fez. Maybe you shouldn't date anyone.
I should have just stayed home Saturday.
Maybe
not let Quasimodo out of his bell tower.
Are you talking about yourself?
Yeah, well, in his eyes, the freak. The gay freak.
Now, when you say Quasimodo, do you mean your penis?
I meant me.
And is the bell tower your jean pants? Your tight jean pants?
I meant me, my bad posture in my apartment.
Here's what Chris is saying, and it's something that we should be open to. He's saying that gay sex is disgusting, and that you folks should, at most, be friends with each other, but restrain yourself.
Yeah, he's thrilled that nothing happened when I went over to my friend's apartment, because then he'd have to think about it. Then that would be just more gay sex rampant in the country.
Earl, luckily you didn't speak up, or I'm sure we would have heard the N-word.
Yeah, I think that it was getting into that neighborhood.
Oh yeah, like he probably would have called you boy or whatever. Is that one of the things that annoys you, boy?
The N word is still like, that's
worse than boy.
That's the boy, but a boy. That's
How do they say it to you when they were being mean?
Boy.
Oh God, that's awful. What would they say to Fez? Squirrel. Why don't you get over here, you quarrel?
No, the worst was when like older guys, like elderly guys, and they would just say boy like that. It was like,
somebody said that to you?
No.
I'll fucking stomp their shit.
Like, take care of this vibe there, boy. That type of thing.
Time for you to put some other music on. Why don't you put on some Skinner for all of us, boy? Mr. I ain't a boy, I'm a man. I miss that guy, though. I wish he'd call back.